Our top story tonight, a brand new look at a risky rescue, how weather forced not one but two Santa Barbara County air support choppers to save a man who crashed his plane in the thick Los Padres National Forest. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Melissa Mahan.
And I'm Scott Hennessy. New video released today of a pilot rescued after his small plane crashed in a remote area of the Los Padres National Forest.
The 31-year-old pilot crashed onto a canopy of trees. Santa Barbara County Sheriff says the pilot is Korean. Fox 11's Vicky live for us tonight in Santa Barbara. And Vicky, this is a rare occasion that we have video of a rescue like this in a remote area.
Scott, Melissa, that's right. Typically when it's in a remote area, it's very hard for crews to get a second camera on scene or a camera on scene. But today they told us that there were two choppers out there, and that's why they were able to give us this video. And today we actually swung by the Santa Ynez Airport to talk to three people who were part of that Saturday's rescue mission. A rare look into a rescue done by Santa Barbara County's air support team on Saturday.
16 SAR 59.
Crews were sent out to find a pilot and his crashed plane in the Los Padres National Forest.
We rescued directly from the airplane. That's not something we normally train on. We normally hoist rescuers down to the ground.
GLEN DUPONT, a fire captain crew chief, was part of Saturday's mission. He says in this case, the 31-year-old pilot was pried out of his crashed plane and then packaged and hoisted up.
The pilot crashed in a heavy canopied area mid-slope, just below a ridgeline. So it was on a steep slope in a heavy canopy.
The weather made it difficult for crews in two different air support choppers to see.
Once we actually located the airplane and we started inserting the paramedics, we were right below the cloud layer, and the cloud was actually cascading through the rotor system and was saturating the windscreen of the helicopter.
The wings of the crashed aircraft were bent, trapping the pilot inside.
Surprisingly stoic when we arrived. I believe he'd been sitting in the plane for approximately 2 hours before we could get to him. So it was relatively calm, although he was in a tremendous amount of pain.
Air support crews transported him to Cottage Hospital. The man suffered injuries to his leg and lower body. That the pilot of that crashed plane actually left the Santa Barbara airport just 20 minutes before he called 911 for help. And this case remains under investigation. Reporting live in Santa Barbara, Vicky Nguyen, Fox 11 News.
All right, Vicky, thank you.